Well, hey everyone, it's Scott with YouGetRipped.com, and you're probably watching this video because you searched for a way to find a diet that's going to help you get ripped. And you're probably asking yourself, is there a diet to help you get ripped? And there absolutely is, and it's been around for years. But the one thing that you got to remember is it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, all right? I'm a big believer that fitness is huge in getting your results, okay? But the number one ingredient for you is figuring out your nutrition, okay, and following your nutrition. Your body needs these certain things in order for it to get to where you want it to go, all right? And, 80% of your results is going to be your diet. There's muscle on you right now. Believe it or not, some of you may be way overweight. Some of you may just be soft like I was in some areas, and you just want to get those abs. You don't have to do days and days of ab work to get abs. I mean, they'll even say that in P90X, 2 days a week is max. You don't work every other muscle group in your body every single day, all right? It comes down to nutrition. Your abs will come through once you start losing the body fat. And the way that you lose the body fat is to follow this simple diet. And the simple diet goes like this. And I actually posted it on YouGetRipped.com. I'll have a link below this video. You can go over there and check it out. But basically, it's what I followed to lose about 18 to 19 pounds. And I actually, after that was all done for the 60 days, I continued to go on that calorie diet, that deficit. And I was able to lose even more weight. I think about another 6 or 7 pounds. So over 25 pounds I was able to shed. And now I'm trying to go the other way and I'm trying to gain muscle, all right? But you first want to lose the body fat. Because once you do, your body is going to start taking shape. And you're going to start seeing muscles that you didn't know were there, all right? Obviously, when you start working out, that's going to help things. But the diet goes like this. You need to have 5 to 6 meals per day. All right, and you have to know how many calories your body takes to maintain. All right, and I'll also leave a link to a calculator where you can punch in your height, your current weight, stuff like that. So this way here you can figure out exactly what you take to run, because everyone is different. This isn't going to be a one size fits all. You have to figure out your body, and everyone reacts differently. All right, but for me personally, my maintenance level was around 2,200 calories. All right, so I took some calories off of that because I wanted to be in a deficit. And that's rule number one. You have to go in a deficit in order to lose weight. That's common sense. A lot of people think that you have to take and just strip all your calories and go drastic. Like if your maintenance is 2,200, they go to like 1,200 calories and they feel like crap, they're weak, they can't work out, and actually your body starts going into starvation mode and then starts taking away from your muscles. So you don't want to do that. You want to really just go between 3, 4, maybe 500 calorie on the deficit. But what the most important part is spreading out your meals, 5 to 6 meals per day. This will keep your metabolism running, all right? Now, I don't like people that say, well, okay, I'm going to have 3 beers at night and I'm just going to figure them into my calories. I mean, you can do that, but the thing is they're basically empty calories. They're not helping your body. What you don't realize is that a lot of these foods and different sources that we're putting in our body are also agents to help us burn fat. All right, especially if you have a lot of fat on you. All right, so again, I'm not going to go through all that in this video. You can go to YouGetRipped.com. I'll put a link right below here and you can check that out and see exactly what I'm talking about. But you need proteins. That's basic, okay? Basic 101. You need protein in your body. And the rule of thumb is for every pound that you want to have at least 1 pound or 1 gram of protein. All right, and that's especially while you're working out and everything there. If you're starting to increase and you want to gain muscle like I am right now, I'm almost doubling that. All right. The other thing is carbohydrates. A lot of people think, well, I don't want to have carbs because they, get me fat. Well, yeah, all the breads and everything do, but there's good carbs. There's sweet potatoes. There is, things like Goleen cereal. That's got a good complex carb in it. The complex ones are going to spread out longer. They take longer to digest. Those are the ones you want. And the other thing is, I like to look at it as like a taper effect. Have more of your carbs in the morning to fuel your day, and then at nighttime, skip the carbs. At dinner time, you might have some lean chicken, you might have some broccoli, and from there you can have a nice glass of water, and if you wanted to, you can have some wheat rice or whole grain rice, but I would prefer not to do that. I would just have more vegetables, maybe a salad, and the lean meat. That's what I would particularly do if I was shedding fat or trying to get more off of my body in a faster period of time. And that's what we're talking about, getting ripped really fast, and that's how you're going to do it. But if you do this for 30 to 40 days and you stick to that and you figure out your calories and you go ahead and you cut back, give yourself a deficit, you will lose weight. Okay, it's gonna happen. All right, so test me on this. Try it for 30 days. And the other thing that's going to happen, which is kind of magical about this whole thing, is your mind is going to change. And when your mind changes, everything from there is going to be so much easier, because then all of a sudden it starts to become a force of habit. All right, and I'm not going to talk about cheat meals right now, because a lot of people say, well, I want to have at least one cheat meal a week. I've got a lot of thoughts on that. I'll probably do another video about that. But right now, I would say 30 days, stick to it. Don't do any cheat meals. Just stick to the plan, okay? And again, like I said, I created a diet that I have followed, and I still follow, but I just increased my calories. But you can just basically tailor this for you, and you can get an idea of what kind of foods you can have throughout the day. All right? And again, critical, 5 to 6 meals a day. Protein shake is pretty much critical too. I like that because it's like a meal replacement. I use Shakeology as one of them, and then from there it gives me that fuel that I need to keep my body going at full potential. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope it's helped you. And remember, there is a diet out there. You are the one that's going to figure out that diet. But you just have to remember 5 to 6 meals and you'll get this. All right, so head over to yougetripped.com and you can get that diet plan that I laid out for you, and there's some other tips there for you as well. And I look forward to seeing you and hearing about your results in upcoming email or comments or whatever. All right, so that's it. I'll talk to you later. Take care.
Now you get ripped.